Hi everybody, it's Sam.
Hi, I'm Jennifer here at Spirit and Spark.
Yes, we are. We're going live. It's our weekly. We're so excited to be here with you all, and we have a lot of fun things planned for this session. So this one happens to be, where is everybody? Log on already. Okay, we got people now. Good. So today we are focusing all on relationships. I have my deck here, and so does Jennifer.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about self-love and karmic bonds, twin flame energy, soulmate connections, all that type of stuff. Hi, everybody. Tell us where you're from.
Yes.
Hi, Valentine. Glad you figured it out. So, yeah, go ahead and comment and tell us where you're from. We love to hear because we have people from all over. We do a lot of phone sessions, so it's really great. Jennifer is, tell them what you do.
Hi, my name is Jennifer. We work out of Spirit and Spark here in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's a soul center boutique, and I am a psychic medium, and I do energy work, and I also teach classes.
Yeah. Her energy is like just so good. I love when I get a session from her. She's always like, Sam, do you need this? Yeah, I'll take it. So her hands are so warm, and she does that Reiki, and she just really brings something special to all her sessions. So she actually has some left for our September 29th event.
Yes, we're doing a $20 20-minute phone sessions. Diane, that's a practitioner here at Spirit Spark, and myself have a few left that are available. So go on to, where can they find the 2020?
So we will post the link after this. We have an event on Facebook right now. If you guys get bored, you can go find it after our session. But we will post the link in here. That way it's easy for you to click and book those sessions, because me and I believe Rose were already sold out, and they're almost sold out as well. So they've gone quickly. You don't want to miss it. She's fantastic.
No. You don't want to miss it. And like us on Facebook. Like us on Spirit and Spark page. And then if you are watching at the end, we are going to be giving away a freebie. But I can't tell you right now. But comment and be a part of our live video today, because you will be getting a freebie.
Yes, absolutely. So where are you all from? Hi, I need help. We'll get to you in a second. So, the deck I'm using today is all about love and romance, relationships. What's the deck you're using today?
Mine is an Oracle Love card deck.
Yes.
And I also have my Flower Power card deck as well, if you want to go a little bit deeper with those love questions.
Oh, I love that. So as you can see too on our table, we have a little swan here. So when I can see that soulmate connection, I see two swans, and they come in and they form a heart. So it's really neat. And then we have our little rose quartz here to set the intention for love and relationships. And we're not just going to talk about being with a partner. We're going to talk about soul contracts and different type of things to help you evolve more. And then Jennifer over here, she teaches a wonderful class called Beauty Lies. And so she teaches really about that self-love. So she's going to go ahead and tell us all about that as well. So yeah, all right, well, let's go ahead and start into how we talk about soul contracts, how many there is, how many soulmates we have, what's twin flame energy, all that type of stuff. So before you come down here, I know some of you have it a little bit harder than most. You signed up for this. You signed up for these contracts, right?
Yes, you signed up. You already knew it was going to happen. But then you had amnesia when you were born. So then you kind of forgot about that. But your soul knows. Your soul recognizes other souls. Mm-hmm. And that's why you get those feelings, that excitement. Sometimes you meet people and you just click.
You do. Like us. We're soul sisters.
Yes.
All of us here. Delisa's out on vacation. We miss you, Dee.
Yes,
we hope you're watching. If you are, go ahead and say hi. We can't really see unless we get close to the screen. So anyway, so yes, absolutely. So we make soul contracts. And the way that I can put this into form, really, for you guys to understand is, you ever see someone who's married, 4 or 5 times, or they just keep going, like after a year and they're done and they keep moving? They've made those contracts with the partners that they're with. So say a woman is married to a man for 2 years. She then automatically gets married to another person for, let's just say, 90 days, 90-day fiance. I've never seen it, but they're just coming up. And then again, she ends up in divorce, ends up with another partner. All throughout her life, she ends up with 4 or 5 partners.
Yeah, this is interesting. Keep talking.
What?
I want to hear.
Anyways, so she basically made soul contracts with every single one of those men. I'm going to be married to you for this long. I'm going to learn this from you. I'm going to be married to you this long. I'm going to learn this. You are going to be my most dying heartbreak ever, but we're still going to split because I'm going to need to learn self-love. And then she could probably end up with her last partner. So it's something to just help her soul evolve.
Yeah, we're here to learn and grow. There's no wrongs or rights.
No, not at all.
It's just about becoming your best self and learning and growing with one another. So,
yeah, absolutely. And it sounds bad when it's like, oh, we have to learn and lessons, but it's really not all about that. It's just getting us to a higher consciousness.
Yes.
So
higher state of consciousness.
Yeah.
And evolving and transcending.
Yeah. So you guys all signed up for this. If you're like, oh my gosh, why is he being so like this? Or why is she being difficult? Hey, you guys have signed up for this. Hands down, the contract you have, and when everybody goes up, they're going to laugh about it. So, right?
I'm laughing now.
We are laughing. We are, absolutely. So let's start to talk about a little bit of that soulmate connection. Soulmates come in so many different forms, right?
Mm-hmm. We have, twin flames,
yes.
friends, family.
Yeah, soul family, absolutely. Mm-hmm. You have, soulmates that come in and they're strictly karmic for you. So, and a lot with the twin flame energy is karmic as well. With twin flames per se, basically, it's very rare, but as we get older and we evolve more as a community and, hear all of us people coming down, everybody's seeming to get to a higher level of consciousness. So you're going to start seeing that twin flame energy more.
And twin flame, is that basically like a reflection of yourself in a sense, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's like a mirror effect. And you can have a mirror effect with soulmates as well. But the twin flame is always, there's something about them that just irritates you. Something that you need to see in yourself. It's shadow work if you guys are all familiar with shadow work. So basically, you guys come together, the bond is so strong and intense that you just can't shake it. But then at the same time, it's like you get to those butting heads and you have to separate. It's always going to be together, separate, together, separate. So all on what you need to learn is what you'll find in your twin flame energy. It's almost like the biggest dose of karma. Say you're a cheater. Okay, you cheat the first time. You come back together. Okay, I learned my lesson. Let's not do it anymore. Then that partner's going to cheat. It's a chaser-runner effect with twin flame energy. And the pull is so strong you won't be able to deny it. It's there. It will always be there, but it will never most likely end up in a happy relationship.
I think of that Will Smith movie.
Yes.
The Angel. What was that called?
Oh gosh, I know what you're talking about. Where they're superheroes.
Yes.
Do you guys know what that is? Tell us what movie that is. We just totally are drawing a blank here. Hi. So yeah, if you guys know that Will Smith one where he's a superhero and then he comes along and
And the blonde.
The blonde.
Hancock.
Hancock, yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Oh, let's bring Minnie into this. We have someone here that has helped with our makeup and all that. Mrs. Minnie, the little love guru here, helping us out. So yeah, it's exactly like Hancock.
Mm-hmm.
They, together, it's like they're dying, but, when they're...
But they're always drawn to one another.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's exactly twin flame energy.
So what else? We have soul contracts.
Yes, so we have, let's talk about karmic.
Karmic, okay.
So karmic is just as it sounds. Karma, it usually is always issues, always problems, always a lot with the ego mind and lack of. So if something comes into your life, someone, and you don't learn the lesson in that particular relationship, you're going to be drawing in that same partner every time until you learn the lesson. The lesson could be self-love. What are some other lessons? Using your voice.
Communication.
Mm-hmm.
Communication.
Always.
Yeah.
We're always on point like that.
Yeah, just learning more about yourself and having patience with yourself. And if you don't, that person's going to teach you all of that as well.
Mm-hmm.
So any lessons that you need to learn, growth in any way, shape, or form.
Absolutely. So, really take a step back. If that happens to apply to you and you're like, why do I keep attracting the same partners? Why do I keep having these people coming into my life? I don't understand. I'm a good person. Try to look at the behavior of maybe what you need to learn. Mm-hmm. So when you start to learn and evolve and really build yourself up inside to have self-love and reflect that, that's how you're going to draw in those partners as well.
Yeah, and karmic doesn't have to be a negative. It's a positive as
Always,
well. What
always.
you put in is what you get back. It's the laws of the universe. So yeah, think about it as a positive way in love and light. And yeah, if you're good and positive, that will come back to you as well.
Yes. So also, you know, when you figure out the lesson and stuff needed to be learned with karmic relationships, that's when the karma is cleared completely. So you're done. So just got to learn those lessons, guys.
Yeah,
I mean,
don't fight them. Be open. So then you can end that. Because you don't want to keep repeating that over and over. You just go rerun, rerun.
And then you just waste time.
Yeah.
You know, we're in this lifetime right now. Here. Okay, anyway, so what was I saying?
We evolve.
Yes, so we evolve. Anyways, we're going to move on to the next thing here.
Be patient. We'll be answering
And
your
surrender.
questions soon, I promise.
Yes, absolutely.
Surrender.
Yes.
Surrender.
So let's talk a little bit about soulmates that come in different forms, not just romantic. And we actually had a question asking if you can have more than one romantic soulmate. Absolutely.
I hope so.
Absolutely. Yes, you
For
can.
those people that, you know, I mean, think about being with that one person, that first person. I mean,
Some people get it though. Some people
they do.
Sure, you know, high school sweethearts, they go on and they are married for 60 plus years.
Yeah.
So, but nowadays too, people don't want to try, they want to give up. They always think that there's something else out there. So that's another reason why they'll draw in that same partner, that same energy, and they're like, what am I doing wrong? That's what you're doing wrong.
Yeah. Keep drawing. It's a different looking person on the outside, but yeah.
Same on the inside.
Same on the inside.
Yes.
So I learned that lesson as well.
Yes, absolutely. So I do see that soulmate connection, and it's very strong, and it's very unique because to be with that soulmate your whole lives and, you know, to really have this commitment and grow and evolve together is special. So if you guys happen to have that, let us know. How long have you been with your partner?
I love to hear love stories.
Oh, me too.
Those are my favorite.
Yes. How long have you been married? Let us know all that good stuff because we're all sappy over here. Especially with Minnie. Minnie, where's your soulmate, little lover? So we're also going to talk to you a little bit. I know this is a lot of information to take, guys, but it's just how it is. So let's talk about a little bit of soulmate in a friend form. So they come and go, right?
They do. I've had friends that I've known since I was a child, and then I've had friends that I've only known for a year or two, and that's just where I was in my life and who I attracted. So, yeah, what do you think about friends and soulmates?
No, absolutely. They come and go. And I see your comment about us freezing. I'm sorry. There's always something wrong technical here. Just keep watching or you can rewatch after. So, about soul friends, yeah, absolutely. They come in at different times in your life. It's really neat when you have those bonds where you can be friends your whole life. But let's just face it, a lot of people come and go.
And that's okay.
That's okay because also you're learning, you know, to be strong on your own too. And you know, you also learn a little bit of heartbreak and what it feels like to lose someone that, you know, was in your everyday for friendships. So then the next thing we happen to have is called soulmates with companions. So soul companions. This is going to be a little bit of a notch up compared to soul friends. So the soul companions are usually someone you marry. It's that understanding, that deep bond, someone where you have stability and growth as well, but it's a safe haven, it's a safe place.
Yeah.
Yes! Where's everybody's comments here? We need to know. Are you with your soulmate? Are you with your twin flame? What do you think? What do you think about all this soulmate talk? And, you know, it's not just a label, especially to us because we see it. We see those questions all the time. We have people on their last stretch and they're like, what do I do? Where do I go from here? My heart feels here, but I know this person isn't good for me. Really look inside. Okay, sorry guys, we keep getting phone calls, and the phone's like, we should put it on Do Not Disturb. We put it on silent, so we're so sorry. Hopefully this stops with the freezing as well. Oh, she's putting it. Oh, thanks, Amy. Okay, so we covered. So okay, we have one more to cover. You know what it is? Soul teachers.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. So you always know it's that form of I don't even want to say friendship. Soul teachers come in, they're usually work colleagues, bosses, landlords, neighbors. Someone who just irritates you and you don't know why. They rubbed you the wrong way. Roommates! Oh, roommates! Yes, I love that, totally. So they usually come into us, soul teachers, when we have to learn more kindness, more patience, more love. Think about that for a minute. Isn't that powerful?
Yeah.
Because sometimes we get irritated with our neighbors. Sometimes we get irritated with a colleague, a boss, anything like that. A roommate, especially. Gosh, I remember having roommates. It wasn't a good experience for me, but I was young. Have you had roommates?
Yeah, and that didn't end very well.
Yeah, see, that comes in, and really, it's everything with learning patience.
For comfort.
Yeah.
But I will say, I've had teachers that, people that I've just met for a brief second. I used to work in a casino, so I met different people all the time. And some just told me a sentence or just said something really brief and really touched me. And
I love that.
Forever, and I'll remember them forever. And sometimes I don't even know their names, but their faces and what I learned in those lessons that they taught me impacted my life. So it doesn't have to be long term.
Goosebumps.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really feel that those are angels set down to really help you.
Definitely earth angels.
Yeah, earth angels. Goosebumps. Let's start to dive into some of your questions.
Okay. What do we got?
Okay, let's see. You should always be learning that first. Yes. Oh, you know what? We didn't talk about self-love. Oh, this
the
is
most
her
important
department.
one. Yeah, no, just kidding. It's not the most important one, but
It kind of is.
It is in the sense of, you like attracts like, and loving yourself. People are like, what does that mean? Or love me first. That means you set the standard of what you want. So how I treat myself, and if I love myself, and okay.
Let's see.
Right?
Yeah, you did. Okay, well, it's fine. We always have some sort
Maybe
of thing.
some soulmates are trying to call.
They are. Somebody from Texas. Hey, Texas.
So yeah, and and people go, okay, well, what does that mean? What does self-love mean? Well, it's exercise, it's health, it's how I treat myself. How do I speak to myself? The first thing I do when I wake up, what are the words that I speak? What are the thoughts that I think? How am I starting my day? What do I say to myself when I look in the mirror? Am I criticizing myself, or am I uplifting myself? So that's where it kind of starts a little bit. We do teach classes here at Spirit and Spark on self-love, and that Beauty Lies course that I teach as well. That helps a bit.
And it's so popular.
Yeah, it gets you mindful of what that's really about, and how it's just about words and actions and thoughts, and it takes 68 seconds to manifest something. So what am I saying? What am I putting out there? What am I thinking?
Language.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if he's watching. Our producer, Joshy, he showed me a good lesson the other day about how I speak and my language and putting out certain energy, because certain words just don't mix. And I absolutely love that, especially with what you're saying. So,
thanks.
Yeah, it's all about how we treat ourselves, because how do we expect someone good to come in and treat us how we want to be treated if we can't even talk to ourselves?
That's true. And then a wise friend, a soul teacher of mine, actually, a soul sister, definitely contracted. She taught me so much, and she said to me one time, Jennifer, would you date yourself right now? And I'm like, oh gosh, actually no. I'm a freaking mess. I wouldn't date myself right now. So she goes, okay, so you attract what you are. So being mindful of that, just being mindful of who you are. Because like attracts like.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
And you know, happy people tend to be with happy people as well. So always remember that. Always have a smile. Always be the one to open the door. Always be the one to be kind. Mm-hmm. So I saw a question earlier talking about soul contracts and can we cancel them? Whew, that's really intense. I feel power of intent is everything, but not when it's a soulmate connection. I feel it's going to be there. It's going to come and go. If you push it out, if you try to cut the cord, it's just going to keep coming back until that lesson is learned from that particular person. What do you think about that, about canceling?
Well, I have
I know.
ended a contract, but that's because it was unhealthy, and it just kept coming back, like what you're saying. Mm-hmm. So I was like, no, you know what? I'm done learning this lesson. I'm done. So if I could just end it on that side, because I ended my side in my contract and my cord, but I could still feel that pull.
Yes, that's another thing. That's the pull. What to look for in a soulmate? Oh man, the energy is intense. You just know it. You feel it right in your solar plexus, and it's a pull. And you're like, why am I feeling this towards this person? Why is there energy there? It's very intense. It's very different. When they come in, these soulmates romantically, there's such an understanding. There's such a friend dynamic where there's no judgment. It's where you could fully be who you are, maybe in pajamas, no makeup, something where you're comfortable to be who you are because they already know you on a soul level, so they don't care.
It's not materialistic.
It's not
judgmental like what you're saying. And then also, I've had soul connections and ties with people where I could feel them in their pain, even from states away, countries. Like, I know how they're feeling. I'm like, oh my goodness, so-and-so isn't doing well, or so-and-so is doing great, or they're thinking about me. Yeah. I'm not thinking about them. Why do they keep popping up?
The energy is there. Absolutely. I totally agree with that because I've felt that myself. And you're right, in a whole different place, not even here where we are locally.
Yeah.
So with soulmate energy too, it's always to bring you to higher consciousness again, like we said, and have a deep understanding. So it's someone who wants you to be happy no matter where you decide to be in life. Say you guys...
That's true love.
Yeah, true love.
True love.
That soulmate.
Like, even if you're not with me, I still love you. If you're happy, I'm happy.
Absolutely. And you know, that's the thing too, like relationships may end and you may be angry at first, but you're always going to go back to that person as friends. It may be done romantically, but that's when you guys are going to be, I can't even say it. Anyway, so you guys will end up being friends, being cordial, and it'll always be someone who's in your life. You can't shake it.
Let's answer some questions.
Yes, let's do it.
Do we have fuzzy soul?
Jennifer! That's all right. We're never doing candles again. You guys just caught this live. I'm like, it sounds like a sparkler.
Jennifer's hair just got caught on fire.
We're going to blow these out. It's getting a little too hot in here. Woo.
Oh my gosh. Okay, questions.
Always something, guys.
Do we have fuzzy soul contracts? I definitely super attached to dogs. Ooh.
Oh, yes. My God, I love that question. Oh my gosh, I should watch how I say stuff. So I have done, because I'm a medium, psychic and medium, I have done sessions where the bond has been so strong between animals and my clients where it feels like a genuine love. It's a good thing she's got self-love, guys. She doesn't get... This is always how it is for us. We have so much fun together. This is that soulmate connection.
Yes, so animals actually choose you. Their fifth dimension, they see auras and energy, and they pick you to help you throughout your life. They're here for you, and they're healers as well.
Yeah.
So definitely there are contracts with that, and animals do have souls. Everybody and everything has a soul, and it's a state of consciousness. It's consciousness.
It is. It is, absolutely. And animals, they teach us so much more than people can, and they teach us that self-love, that someone's always there.
I can't stop laughing.
We're raising our vibration by laughing, guys.
Get out of here. Oh my gosh.
We wanted to set the mood for the love. We just didn't think that this would happen. Look at you guys.
Okay.
So it figures we have this whole nice setup, too.
Okay. Albie wants to know, do you see a soulmate or love in my future? I've been single a while, mostly by choice.
Oh, by choice. That is so big. Good for you. Learning what you need to learn. Taking that time to take a time out.
So does he have a soulmate?
Okay. Let's go and tune in here.
Of course you do, but we're going to tap in and channel. So let's...
I feel like you've had a soulmate connection before, and I want to say around 21, 22. It almost feels like college days type of thing. So try to go back to those times and learn that feeling, go back over it, because I feel you've already had it. She's still laughing about her damn hair.
I just can't wait to watch this video.
Oh, goodness. All right, what are you getting for Albie?
Passion, a lot of passion and love. And like, what were you just saying? Because I'm picking up, he did have somebody that was a soulmate, but that wasn't the one for you, Albie. Long term, I'm getting next year. What time frame are you getting? I'm seeing after the new year, springtime. Seeing spring.
I'm seeing someone who is so weird because it's coming in almost as camping. I feel like this is going to be someone that is you on a level, someone that likes your interests, someone that you can go out in the woods and do stuff at night with.
Also, friends. You're going to have companionship, and that's where it comes in long term. You were saying companions are what?
Yeah, the ones you marry. Absolutely.
Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah.
It's coming. So pay attention to like your work environment as well, because you might meet someone, and that's how it's going to mesh. I feel it really coming in for you as someone who can go and do what you do, and it just meshes. Like no questions asked. It's just easy. It flows. There's that balance.
Yeah.
Balance.
It's going to flow, and you're going to know. You're going to know when you meet.
So hang on, what about our card? Oh, you did yours. So my card right here is playfulness. You need to have passion and playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Funny how I pulled this up, talking about an old flame.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that one came up with me too.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, let's tap into the next question. I'm gonna go ahead and go over our questions that we have here. We wrote them down because they were so great. So does anybody have a question they want to know? And where are you guys from? Tell us about your soulmate connections. Are you married? How long you been together with your partner? We want to know.
Andrea said that she was with her soulmate for 7 months.
Okay.
Am I with my soulmate?
Yeah, so that's what she
Well, I have to kind of get into numerology here. So 7, oh boy, that number 7, it's such a spiritual number. It's where we find soul growth and evolve there. So what's crazy about the number 7, the life path number is a number in the whole, 1 through 9, 11, 22, and 33. It's a number that is most likely to not get married. And if they do get married, it's going to be later on in life. So if you look at statistics as well, relationship usually will end if you have marriage the 7th year. That 7-year itch, it's a real thing because of that 7 energy. So you'll see the 7 months ending and the 7-year ending, and that just happens to show that it is very karmic.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the studies, yeah.
And then 7 years, every 7 years you evolve into a new state of consciousness as well. So that has to do with it as well. There's so much growth within those 7 years.
Yeah, absolutely.
7, I'm a 7. I like a lot of freedom.
Is.
I like to do what I want to do and be free. So yeah, very spiritual.
Yeah, and I'm a 6. So 6 is the healer and that home life and the love. So without others to serve, we feel we have no purpose.
Very true.
Yes.
We're here to work together.
We are. There's a good question that we got asked, and I want to go over that first before we answer any other questions. And that is all about what's the difference between love and a crush? What a big question, right? It's crazy. So we get that fluttery feeling with a crush, but you know what you also get with a crush? You get crushed. Okay? So, everything's so exciting. But if you think about it, with a crush, there's jealous energy. Who are you talking to? You're not allowed to do that. There's possessiveness. With a crush, it's fast to come in and it's fast to end.
In and out. It's short.
Mm-hmm. With love, it takes time.
And with love, it's almost the opposite. It is pretty much the opposite. You feel it in your core, in your soul, and it's like you've known that person forever in that respect. But also, you might know, but you still need to work as getting to know one another.
Absolutely. So like we just said, it takes time. And, like we had said, too, earlier in the broadcast, that you just want someone to be happy when you truly love them. It doesn't matter if you're in their lives or you're not. So that right there is deep love. Everything with a crush and lust is always going to be with the ego mind. Everything with love is going to be pure, with intent, and joyous and non-judgmental.
And freedom, no control, just love.
Yeah.
Love,
no judgment,
self-respect, understanding.
They take you for as you are, and they don't try to change you.
Nope.
So
I like love. Maybe that's why I love love.
love.
The highest frequency too.
Yeah, it is. Everything. Always do it with love. Always do it with kindness. Remember that when you wake up in the
Can't go wrong
morning.
with love.
Love and kindness.
Yeah.
So thank you for that question. It was a great question. Let's go ahead and tap in more to psychic questions. What do you guys got for us? Okay. Oh, okay. We keep freezing. We're sorry. There's always technical difficulties. So Kim wants to know, what do you see for me? All right,
Kim,
let's
what do
keep
you
going
see
there.
for me, Kim? Whew.
Let's do Shauna after, okay?
Okay.
You can write them on there.
Is your throat chakra?
Mm-hmm.
So we're clairsentient, meaning we're able to feel things up and down our physical body. So her throat's starting to get congested almost. So that right there is communication. So try to focus on, speaking your mind and not being silent. And we're going to keep tuning in here to see.
It's almost as if you know what you're supposed to do, but that you're holding back.
I see it's like right there. You're almost to the finish line. I just think that there might be a little thing with communication that you need to focus on, okay?
Yeah, speaking your truth and yeah, whatever's meant to be will happen. No fear, just surrendering and being open.
Surrender,
yeah,
absolutely.
is what I'm getting for you.
And I happen to pull a card, and it's a soulmate card. It says, yes, this is your soulmate.
And I got true love for you.
There's your question, girl.
True
Yay,
love.
look at that, guys. I'm telling. Not all these
Yeah.
cards are the same. I promise. They're
No.
all different. Like we're not, we're not faking this
Those
here.
are for you. So true love is, there when you're ready. And
The soul
soulmate.
knows. The soul knows.
You can
Listen
feel
to
it.
that. Don't think about your head.
Yeah.
Don't let the mind and heart, battle. Go strictly with how you feel in your solar plexus, right there above the navel. Yellow, power center. Really feel that.
surrender. Be open.
Yeah.
You got this.
What is Shauna's question?
Shauna says, do you see me having a healthy baby? Had 4 miscarriages.
Oh, okay. Let's dig into this. I'm getting 2. I'm getting 2.
I'm getting a baby, definitely having a baby, but you've been through some ups and downs, with that. Just also being open and I see a baby.
Mm-hmm.
I see one that wants to come in.
Yeah, you definitely have a lot of angels around you too, protecting you and guiding you. So Spirit's also showing me an apple core. When I see that, it's usually focusing on nutrition. So maybe trying to eat some apples for that matter to try to help along that process. I'm not really sure where nutrition comes in. So absolutely try to go about that that way as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm getting words, being mindful of your words and your thoughts is what came up too. Share the message of love is this card, and that is speaking and thinking love in high vibration, because if you're speaking and thinking that, no fear, no doubt, just being open, you'll attract love and a baby and happiness.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that. Thanks for that question,
Yeah,
Shauna. I
thank
know
you.
it's tough and being vulnerable in front of everybody and all that, but we really appreciate it because it needs to be talked about. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and dig in. Let's see. Can you tell me about Robert from Carrie? Ooh, there's a name. Hopefully Robert ain't watching, but maybe he is, and we see that soulmate connection. Robert, get your stuff together. All right, we're going to tune in here.
Yeah, I see in and out, coming in and out with the energy.
I see a mask. I see him wearing a mask.
Mm-hmm. Not being true and authentic, almost
And you know what? I don't...
fearful
Yeah.
in that sense.
And he comes in snapping his fingers like, you're going to come now, stuff like that. I don't like that at all.
Yeah, go ahead.
You should just absolutely know your worth, know your power. See my throat? You guys can hear my voice changing. Try to learn the lesson in it there.
Mm-hmm. And it's saying become the true you is what I pulled for that one. Instead of concentrating on Robert, concentrate on you.
Mm-hmm.
And that goes back to the self-love as well. as the more I work on myself, the better I become, and then I attract that in my life as well. And that goes for if you're married too. The better I become, the better everyone becomes around me. So,
Absolutely. So I pulled this card for you. It says religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So that can mean a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Try to tap into that. Maybe you might meet someone if you go to church.
Like-minded.
Yeah.
Do you ready to pull a card? Next one? Or?
Yeah, let's do
Okay.
the next question.
Olivia Jenkins, can you pull a card for me in the guide I'm dating?
Perfect.
Oh, I like
okay.
this. Card. Woo. Okay. This is for Elizabeth.
Olivia.
Olivia, I see it getting better. Spirit
Olivia.
always shows that. Let me pull a card as well. Ooh, honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Holidays are upon us, guys. We've got a lot coming up. And fall is always so great to be lovey-dovey. So definitely things are going to get better and to enjoy it. You know, that's another thing. Don't be waiting for the rug to be pulled out underneath you. Try to just live in the moment. That's what's so important. We shouldn't be trying to guess everything. I have to know, I have to have control. No, surrender. Enjoy what you have. And don't worry about labels. Honestly, it's just, people want to throw out the labels all the time.
Yeah, that's like so 3D.
Oh, 3D energy. That's right, girl. Tell them about 3D energy, okay?
Lots of labels. And the soul in fourth dimension, fifth dimension, it's just all energy and souls, but we are spirit. So yeah, here on the third dimensional plane, we like to label everything, which is fine. And that's society and how we get around and understand and speak and communicate.
But we shouldn't.
But don't hold yourself to that.
Yeah, we should focus on the connections and the love that we have.
Yes.
And if you're happy and you feel it, then you don't need that.
Mm-hmm. Don't put any restrictions on yourself.
Yeah.
As long as you're happy, that's all that really matters. And then I got for that card pool for you was past life healing and also karmic with that relationship. So what it says is this situation has been triggered by one of your past lives. So you've done this before.
Mm-hmm.
Heal the past and you'll bring healing into the present. So what are you learning from this relationship?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, and just because we say karmic doesn't mean it has to end like that. It could absolutely end healthy and good. It's if you evolve quickly and learn that particular lesson.
Free will. We have free will.
Yeah.
Next one?
Next question.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Let's give it a second. Let me look at our other questions that we had submitted before. Okay, what are the odds of finding a soulmate? Everybody's going to encounter their soulmate. You could meet your soulmate at 5 years old. You can meet your soulmate at 18 years old. You can meet your soulmate at 45. There's always going to be a certain soulmate that we meet along the way, which is why we went into those earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, we kind of talked about that. How will you know if you found your soulmate?
How will you know? How will I know? Because you'll just know.
Yeah.
There won't be a question. You'll just know.
And also ask yourself when you're in it, okay, does this feel like a crush energy? Do I feel possessive and jealous? You'll know. Absolutely. So let's dive into some other questions. Where's our next question? Hi, where are you guys from? We love hearing where you're from as well. Very interesting, thank you. Oh, you're so welcome. Let's get the next one here, huh? Who's got a question for us? We're waiting. We got nothing but time. We got nothing but time. Like that song we did a video the other day. She's like, don't sing. I already caught my hair on fire. I'm not about to sing.
I'm having issues conceiving. Do you see us having a baby in the future? It's my last one.
Okay.
Yes,
Andrea.
we said that earlier with her having a baby.
Was that Andrea?
Yeah.
Okay, so our comments are a little off, guys.
When will the sofa auction start?
Let's tap into
New
just
York.
relationships.
Hi,
Of,
Kristen
Hi,
from
New York. Yay! We're so glad. We love it. Thanks for tuning in, too. We know it's a little bit later there for you guys. Let's get into a couple more questions. And, yeah, don't forget, Jennifer has the class here, Beauty Lies, for that self-love. And it's so important. It really is starting that foundation with you. Her and Diane, they also have sessions 20 for 20, and they are doing phone readings. So get those in because they're almost gone. September 29th. You don't want to miss it.
29th, right around the corner.
Yep, right around the corner.
Yeah, and if you're in New York, do a session over the phone.
Yep, 20 for 20. You can't go wrong there. We're going to put the link at the bottom of the comments when we're done here.
So, is it Shannon?
Yeah.
Do I have a financial break coming? The struggle is real. Okay. Let's see.
Okay. You want to use your other cards and tap them that way?
Yeah.
Perfect. So while she's doing that, I'm just going to go ahead and talk a little bit about what we got here going on. Delisa, the owner here, Spirit and Spark, and myself, we do cold cases. So if you have something that you need resolved, questions around, come in, see us, call us on the phone. We love to do that type of thing. We have our John Bonet video, if you haven't seen that either, on YouTube. And it's great. We channeled her 3 times, and we saw what came forward. So the next we have coming up is Kaylee Anthony, sweet little Kaylee Anthony. And it's very intense, which is kind of why we've put it off, because we've tried to dig in a little bit. And it definitely is emotional, and there's definite tears. So follow us on YouTube as well. If you type in Sin City Psychic, that's where you'll find it. What are you getting?
For the financial, yeah. My guides are saying that it's going to take some time, but don't give up and stay positive and open. Saying shield yourself, invoke protection. There's a lot of outside influences that are coming through.
I feel like things are coming at you from all angles, too.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So just stay on the path and just keep going. It's going to get better. Everything's going to get better.
And don't let people use you.
Yeah, you're very big heart. Sometimes, they're saying, it's possible to give too much. Make sure you're giving to yourself.
Emotionally and material-wise.
Yeah.
So, good lesson there. Let's see. What is our next question? Looking for more in life. What is that more? Did I read that right?
Kristen,
Yeah, okay.
So what is the more that self, connection with yourself and your spirit and your soul.
You're in a time of transformation right now and rebirth too.
Yeah, so she's like, okay, now who am I? Where am I going? Where do I even start? Everything will fall into place.
They're saying hands-on too.
And simplify your life, they're saying. 'Cause, you've had so much going on the last... you have so much going on. You're spread too thin, they're saying. This will change and just recharge. And meditation is coming through too. Meditate.
Yeah. I pulled a love card for you. It says calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations will help bring you together. So all about what you're saying to yourself in the morning in that mirror. Every day if you can wake up, guys, this goes for everybody. Say something nice about yourself. What do you like? Or start it off by, today's going to be a good day. Today I'm going to go for that walk that I've been wanting to take because my soul is yearning for it. Today I'm going to be kind to the person at the store. Anything, an affirmation, something that you're going to promise yourself first thing in the morning. Yeah, I love that.
Start the day off right.
Oh, you're welcome. So what are some other things we did not talk about? Do you guys have a question regarding soul contracts, soulmates, any of that? You know, we haven't really seen too many comments on how long you guys have been together, if you know your soulmate. We love hearing that stuff. So we'll take probably one more question and then we'll head out because we know you guys have, you know, your night to do and kids and all that good stuff, you know. So let's get our next question. We have lots of classes here. Woo! October, Halloween's going to be great. September has great classes as well. You don't want to miss them. Go on spiritandspark.com. You'll see the class calendar. You'll see all of us for our sessions. And yeah, it's really easy to navigate. You'll have our pictures. You'll have our descriptions of everything that everybody does. We're here in Las Vegas, but we do phone sessions. And we even do Skype sessions. So come on in. Don't forget the 20 for 20. Jennifer and Diane are almost sold out. You don't want to miss it. We're so close to the fall, y'all. Like, Halloween is our thing. Let's do this. Let's do it big. Jennifer's just finding our extra comments since it's acting all up. What'd you find? Oh, I love that. Let's read that. Me and Christy fit together like a glove. we was instantly just comfortable with each other. Do you guys see? That's exactly what it is. And they've been together a while. I know Valentine and his wife Christy, and they're great, and they just accept each other for, you know, who they are, and they take the funny, the highs and the lows. So I really applaud you for that. Thanks for that story.
Yeah. So Sam, tell me about your experiences. What do you have? You're married.
I am married, yes.
Yeah.
So I've been with my husband for 8 years now. And he's a soulmate for me. So I'm only 28. We got together when I was 20. And we have 2 children. And it's very stable and it's very grounding for me. So I'm a lot to handle, guys. Like, no joke. I'm a big flirt. I just love, and I love to flirt with everybody I meet. It doesn't matter the gender. It's just who I am. I'm very bubbly, and he accepts me for me. He doesn't try to control or possess it. He knows that I'm loyal, and I come home at the end of the day, and it's been a really good journey with him. It's very grounding, and I know that he always has my back, and it's same, you know. He's gone through some stuff, and I've helped him out, and I forget that we've only been together for 8 years. I feel like he grew up with me.
That's how I feel with your energy. Like, you've known each other your whole life.
Right. Yeah, because I'll be like, oh, you remember this? Oh, just kidding. Because you weren't in my family then. Like, so it's really that familiarity and understanding.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? Do you want to talk about anything? Calling her on the spot.
Who does that?
She totally doesn't have to. Everything's private.
No, yeah. I have been married. I have 3 children that I feel like they've chosen me as their mother.
Oh,
and I am
love
so
that.
blessed to have them in my life. I feel like my children teach me every day new things. And I feel like they saved me as well, because before I had kids, I felt like I was lost and I had no direction. So they gave me foundation.
Oh, I love that foundation.
Yeah,
What a strong word.
Foundation and stability, because at the time, I didn't know how to love myself, but I loved them so much more than me. So that made me become a better person.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's true. Like, for those of you who have children, I feel like my purpose was to be a mother more than anything. And you're right, you learn stuff from them every day.
Oh, yeah.
Every day.
And also, not only on a personal level, they're really good with technology these days. Like, they teach me how to use my phone and apps. I'm like, hey, Presley, Tommy, Jenna, can you help me with this? And they're like, oh, yeah, Mom, just press that button. I'm like, oh, that was it?
Yeah, yes. You know, our feed is acting up here, so we're so sorry. We're not seeing any more questions. We're just going to pull a card in general for everybody that is involved here on what you need to learn, what you need to hear today, the big message. So let's go ahead and tune in too, so we can channel maybe some words of wisdom.
Okay. This is good.
Fly free. Don't try to force anything. When something is meant to be, it will hands down be meant to be. People will come and go into your life. You shouldn't have to dumb yourself down to make yourself worthy of someone. That's not fair. It's not being true to who you are. So go with the flow, surrender, let it be, but move on when it's time to move on.
Yeah, yeah, being open, being true to yourself, speaking your truth, whatever that may be. If it's your truth, that's all that matters. And surrendering as well keeps coming through. Surrender and just being open to receiving that love, because it's there. We all have it, not only for ourselves, but in others. So
yeah. I love that. Just having fun too. Remember, no labels. Really accepting other people. And if there's something that you don't like in another person, try to think, is that coming from me? Honestly, why do I feel this way about this person? They haven't done anything wrong, but I just can't stand them. Really look into that shadow work and know your worth. And Spirit's also saying, we all have a soulmate. Don't think that you're going to end up alone. Because
yeah, you're not alone.
No.
None of us are alone.
None of us are alone.
Yeah, and we also have soul contracts and angel contracts and a team. We all have our own team that we contracted within this lifetime. So Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah,
So
never alone.
never. I pulled a card, and it's called codependency. This is big. Do not stay with someone because you're codependent. Okay? That's just as bad.
If you're comfortable, that means you need to change. You should never be too comfortable, because if you are, that means you're not transcending and evolving in your consciousness.
That's true. Or, not being able to do something without that person there. You really need to be your own person and be independent and strive on your own. As much as you are together and you're one, if you have a family and stuff like that, you still have to find those times where you're separate and where you both can evolve. Where, one's going to pull one higher, and then the next is going to get them the next. So it just goes like that. So this is going to resonate with somebody on here, especially that are saying, this is their sign, this is their sign. So think about being codependent and relying on someone else to make you happy, or feeling that comfort at home. Just go for it. Take that leap.
Oh, and I pulled open your arms to receiving, and that came through earlier. Just being receiving and surrendered and receiving to love and self-love and love from the universe.
Yeah, I love that. We're so thankful for you all tuning in every week, and we hope that you get something out of this. I know it was a lot of information to process. We do love readings here. I love to do them. We do have the freebie. So I actually have a love guide that helps me as well, and his name's Amore, and he's a cherub. So come on in, book your sessions, 30 or 60 minutes. And Jennifer also has those 20 for 20, so does Diane. Don't miss it. We'll post the link in the comments. She's now going to send out a freebie to all of you watching. Are you excited? Are you ready? Let's do this. What do you got for us, girl?
I'm going to be sending out Reiki and love energy of light and love, so please be open to receiving that.
Yes, focus on that heart center. Go ahead and close your eyes. Really try to open up with love. Just take some deep breaths in.
Inhale through your nose. Exhale out your mouth. I am sending you Reiki, pure love and light from Source in higher states of consciousness and the love frequency. You can feel your crown chakra opening up on top. The light, just envision light and love going through your crown, going throughout your whole entire body, down throughout your legs, out your feet. Your body will feel lighter, warm, open to receiving and surrender. Inhale through your nose one more time. Fill that belly up and exhale. All right.
I feel so much better already. That was amazing. I tell you guys, you have to come in for a session for her in person because she has magical hands.
And don't you do love readings as well?
I do, yes.
Love readings.
Soulmates. All right, guys. We love you so much. Thanks for tuning in.
Love you. Thank
Mwah,
you.
mwah.
Mwah.
Bye.
Bye. Don't forget to like us.
Don't forget to like us. Yes.